What's up, guys? I am McKensi, and this is
Jazz.
Yeah. Today we're gonna be doing how we met / Q&A video. So we're basically just gonna alternate questions. I got like a list of questions, and she can just pick any question she wants. I can pick any question I want, and we're just gonna go from there. So you can kind of get to know us a little bit. How did we meet?
We met on Tinder, capital T, feel me? Shout out to them. Okay, next one is, what were our first impressions of each other?
First impressions, she seemed very quiet. When we first met in real life, she did not say anything. And I was doing I'm not even a talker, but I was talking because I didn't want it to be quiet or awkward.
She had a fat ass. She did.
We're done.
She had Listen, she was cool. She was nice. She was very smiley, very bubbly. You know what I'm saying? Down for anything.
Song or memory reminds us of when we first met. Don't have one, but a memory. One of our first memories was when she invited me out for like Halloween parties and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Very different. Roles were reversed. I was the quiet one then, and she was the more chatty one. So that was very interesting. But yeah.
Was it love at first sight, or did it take time to develop feelings?
It took time. That's it. It took time. It was a process. What was the first trip we took together?
Vegas, baby. And it was spicy.
No, it was not.
Oh, it was Tennessee. Was it Tennessee?
It was Tennessee.
Yeah.
It was Tennessee. It was Vegas. Vegas was shortly after. First trip was Tennessee. We were only there for a couple hours. Few hours. So.
We went to Hibachi one time. And then we was driving. And she was about to drop me off. I said, let's go to Tennessee. She said... It was cool. It was fun.
It was random. It was at night. It was already late. Crazy.
We live one moment from when we first met. What would it be?
To go to Vegas again, in my opinion. Vegas was really fun.
Same.
It was like COVID, so it was like super dead.
And she caught COVID.
And I caught COVID while we were there. Literally, like, once we landed, maybe... Well, no, the next day. Like, after we landed, I had In-N-Out. In-N-Out was very, very good. And then the next day, couldn't taste. Couldn't smell, nothing. Like, we went to...
Bubblegum.
Yeah, like the little Forrest Gump restaurant. Shrimp restaurant or seafood restaurant. And,
we went to the wax museum too.
Yeah, went to the wax museum, but I realized I had COVID when we ordered drinks and I couldn't taste it. I was like, taste this.
I'm throwing them back.
And then I ate the food, couldn't taste anything. So, yeah. Who was more nervous about meeting the other person?
You.
I don't think so.
I wasn't nervous.
I wasn't nervous. It seemed like you were nervous because you were quiet. You didn't say anything.
I did say something.
Not
I
really.
wasn't talking the entire time.
I
would
think you were
respond to things that you would say.
I think you were more nervous than me.
I wasn't nervous because it was my idea for us to meet up in the first place.
Yeah.
You was talking about something. I don't know how that happened. What's been our biggest challenge as a couple, and how did we overcome it?
Biggest challenge. Do you have one in mind?
Our past traumas. With past partners. Or, in my opinion, for me, that's been the biggest thing. I overcame it by letting that go and just realizing that she's not them and she didn't do anything to me, so I shouldn't be continuously holding what they did over her head. That's it.
Who said I love you first?
Me.
And how did it happen?
We was having.
Relax! Cut it!
You should put the SpongeBob noise over. Did anyone try to set us up, or was it all on our own? It was us.
Yeah.
Oh girl, if you're watching this,
Over that.
thank you. Love you.
What was the first gift we gave each other?
Let's think. We did friendiversaries before we actually got together. Okay. Made her a plaque.
With that broke.
No, I didn't know that broke.
Yeah, it shattered.
Where?
In my dresser at my mom's house when I was moving.
So it was a plaque. It had a picture from when we went to Tennessee in it. It had like a scannable barcode, and when you scanned it, it took you to Spotify, and the song that was on it was the You Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story.
A Polaroid camera. Why was it like a monthly anniversary gift?
It's our first one.
Yeah, I bought her a Polaroid camera, bruh.
She was balling though, so it didn't really hurt her pockets.
It didn't, but a Polaroid camera that you gotta start using this year.
Yeah, I gotta get filmed. What's the most memorable date we've ever had?
Memorable date when we used to go to the Hole in the Wall in Atlanta when we first met.
Mm-hmm. Like Blue Martini and all that.
Yeah, it was like a club that you could like one side of the club had one vibe, and then you can go through the hole in the wall and it'd be like a whole nother club playing different music. So good times. I think that was one.
My most memorable date, you said?
Yeah, I feel like it was a date / outing because we had ate that day and then we went out.
Yeah. So it was, for me, it was in South Carolina. I wish I knew. I think it was Columbia, South Carolina.
Or Columbia
or Columbus, one of them. Wow. So we got an Airbnb, very spur of the moment trip. Got an Airbnb. The Airbnb was nice. We went out searching. We ended up at this Alphabet Mafia Club, and it was a vibe. The liquid marijuanas were busting. The dancers were dancing. The music was it was great.
How do we support each other's on goals and dreams?
I'm a very spoiled person, period. But she's been very heavy on her content journey lately. So anytime she posts anything or does something, I try my best to make sure I repost it, share it, like it, favorite it. Make sure, and then I try to ask her, if there's anything I can do to help. She's pretty independent though, so yeah.
Try to give advice from being on the other side of things. So when she posts content, I try to give my viewpoint on what could make the content better from a viewer's point of view. So that's what I try to do. Try to give advice on what could enhance her content, because she's been in her content bag as well. She's been doing it heavy for over a year. So that's what I try to do. Try to make improvements, critiques, but she's doing good all on her own, so she really doesn't need it. But yeah, hard for the background.
What's the most embarrassing thing one of us has done in front of the other? There was one time we went skating and I fell hard.
When?
That one time.
You fell a lot.
No, but I fell hard and it hurt and you were laughing.
I don't remember.
I was embarrassed.
So I forgot about it, so then you have to bring that up. What was the question?
What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in front of?
Most embarrassing thing? When I got drunk at her place, like the first time we ever hung out, I got drunk and I got crossed. And she had lights going off in her room. She had LED lights around her room, and she had the nerve to have the lights flickering and changing different colors. So your girl was getting nauseous. I never used to get wasted or like drunk or high. Didn't we have like an edible or something?
Not that night.
Not that night. Well, anyway, I was crossed and the lights were messing with my vision. And I had to throw up. And I was throwing up in her bathroom. And she pops in the bathroom. And I'm literally just puking in the toilet. And she's over here like, are you okay? And I'm just like, close the door. Like, you don't see this. You don't see anything. Like,
you didn't see anything.
But yeah, I think that was one of the first embarrassing things. Because like after it happened, I was just like, I'm sorry.
What's the most random thing we ever argued about?
What?
What's the most random thing we ever argued about? I used to think that she didn't like me for real. That's all. And I would pick fights because I wanted her to fight for me and say that I actually love you and I want to be with you, but she didn't do that. But I got over it. Because I'm not an insecure bitch no more. I know she like this.
Why do you keep saying words like that? Who is the better cook, driver, and dancer?
She got the first one. I'm the last two for sure. She cooks.
You're not the best driver,
yes,
bruh.
Who drove today?
You drove today, but I'm the best driver.
You asked me to drive, right?
I did, because I didn't want to drive.
Exactly. So it's me.
No, I'm the best cook.
She been hard.
I'm
on
the
her
best
passenger
driver.
princess. She been hard on her passenger.
I have been. There's nothing wrong with that. But as far as the best driver, definitely me. You drive really fast.
You barely stop.
And not only do you drive, that's the only thing.
No, it's not.
I would say the only thing that you don't like about how I drive is how I park and how my braking situation.
Yeah, she be this close and then decides she want to stop. And then she also do the same thing when she's trying to park. She'll get this close.
I know the size of my
somebody's
car.
car.
I know the size of my car. But with you, you drive really fast. If we're driving by ditches, you still drive really fast, and I feel like your wheels are gonna hit the side of the road.
If we're driving by what?
Ditches. Like she gets so close to the side of the road, she can't see.
I can't see, actually.
You can't see. It's really a 50-50 chance she either got her glasses or she don't. So my life really just be in her hand.
And I get us there, don't I?
So far, so good.
Exactly.
Definitely a better cook.
Yes.
Better dancer, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I can't dance.
I can shake something for real.
But yeah, definitely 2 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Yes. But that is going to conclude the Q&A / how we met. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions for the part 2 of the Q&A or how we met, and it's like something that you want to know about us, comment down below. Our social media handles that exist at the moment are down below. Thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.